So also, he was talking about how he's happy that Shelton is a singles guy again. Are you concerned about Shelton Benjamin being a singles guy again? Does it feel like he's got any momentum? I mean, the Raw guys, even though Baron Corbin punked out No Way Jose tonight, it feels like almost everybody that went from SmackDown to Raw, with the exception of Dolph, does it feel like some people are getting a little bit jobbed out? Jinder Mahal getting a little bit jobbed out. I don't know.
Bobby Roode lost to Elias tonight.
Bobby Roode lost to Elias. And, look, everybody's like, oh, good, Elias got the win. I don't think there's anything wrong with Elias. Let them take their time. That's a guy that I'm glad that they didn't overly push leading into Mania. He's not lost in the shuffle, and I think he's going to be not going to say to the level of Braun Strowman, but what Braun Strowman was last year as far as, really starting to stand out from the bunch. I think this year it'll be Elias.
Yeah, I think a slow, steady climb is the best way to go with him. Bobby Roode as a babyface is a failure. I mean, it's as big a failure as not as Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is a lot more high profile. He's in the main events. But Bobby Roode as a face experiment is a failure. Would you agree with that, DT?
I wouldn't call it a failure because, everybody's into the glorious thing. His music is catchy. He's a talented wrestler in the ring. But I just personally enjoy Bobby Roode as that conceited prick who just really cuts a good promo and insults people, and I prefer him as a heel.
They're not putting him in his best light, basically. They could do better with him. James Storm obviously, was seen a couple of weeks ago here in the company. Didn't sign yet, but he could, and maybe they could team him up with Beer Money since people can retain their gimmicks from Impact and TNA. So would you think they'd ever put a team called Beer Money together, DT, in this day and age?
I don't think so. I mean, look, in this day and age, yes, but right now, I don't know if they really want to incorporate an alcoholic beverage.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. But you could see them maybe teaming them if he does come here, like you got, but just calling them a different name. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't see. I know. They got a big lineage as Beer Money in TNA. I just don't think WWE sees money as Bobby Roode and James Storm as a tag team in WWE. Sure, a core audience would pop for it. TNA fans, longtime wrestling fans would pop for the nostalgic value. But I personally think Bobby Roode is better utilized either as a singles heel or teaming up possibly with someone else, no one I could think of at the moment. I just don't think him and James Storm is something that mainstream wrestling fans would get behind. I just don't see it. If they were 10 years younger, possibly, but at this age, I don't think so.